Wholeness family, I just got through watching How to Exit the Matrix. It's been a day, 3 hours, 42 minutes, and 35 seconds. It was streamed live on March 5th, 2022 by Innerstanding and Seven Bomar. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But as far as I'm concerned, he is the new Rambo in the Matrix. Talking about speaking on, anagrams and etymology. He's got my ear. He's got my heart. I wanted to address something he was talking about, and that basically everything boils down to zero and ones, and that 0 and 1 together is 9. And so when we start from the right place of 0, then when that 0 unravels, then it does so in a spiral out kind of way. And so again, the coil of the snake of the 1, or starting with the 0 and then unfolding, is the sacred geometry. And when we return back to a state of sleeping, pleasing to God, resting, then we go back to the 9, the fetal position, which could be an anagram for fatal. And so not being afraid to go to sleep, not being afraid to rest, not being afraid to close our eyes, and understanding and understanding, overstanding the process of human life from start to finish. And so the number 8 on its side is infinity. And the question, one of the old aged questions was, will this circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. And again, if you were not to see those words, those lyrics written, you would not know. You would have to really pick apart the context and understand it for who spoke it, as well as what they were meaning. And so the world as an enigma, again, a jinn, a magician that's able to transform herself into himself and into itself, and transcend gender, transmute gender, is who we are and what we came from. And so the order of Melchizedek is about having no traceable beginning and end because of the figure 8, or the number 8, or the 8 on its side, which also looks like a mask on the face, to cover the eyes, to cover the identity, or to play another part. I also want to say happy excuse me, happy matriarch new year that's coming up in March 22nd. My daughter at that point, she will be 18 years old, 1 day and 1 month. I believe it was, sometimes it falls on Earth Day itself. I'm not sure if Earth Day is the 22nd every year, or if it's one of those that moves around because of phases and faces. So the calendar, some calendars are made again in a square, and then the feminine Menzies calendar is a circle or an oval for ovulation. So I hope to bring more knowledge, revelation to putting the two together. I think I just kind of did it right there. The 9, the 0, the 1, 19 being the number of faith. Again, this is the music that we sing. So I invite you to give. $Goaskval is my Cash App, and it is very much so appreciated as I return to myself and express all the great, beautiful stories that make me who I am today. Again, check your periodic table of elements, AU. The atomic number is 79, or the atomic mass is 79, atomic number 19697, and it's 196.9, but that is my birth year and my birth month, July. So July and August are two of those, quote, made up months, Julius Caesar, which is, again, the backwards or the mirror of my father's name, Carl Jefferson, Carl Ellsworth Jefferson, to be more accurate. And so using the soft C, though, it would be pronounced sedge, as in the sedge way. And so Jim Crow, Jesus Christ versus Jesus Christ, Christ Jesus, knowing that, again, we have from heaven to earth and back again. You have to make the full circle. You have to acknowledge from left to right and from right to left. So, or, whichever place you start, you touch base when it's all said and done. That being said, thank you, Seven, for being you, for being there, for being a light, for finding me today and me finding you. And I look forward to our actual meeting at the appointed time, if that is the divine plan of what is already written in the stars. I am the Tropic of Cancer. I am the cot that picks up the bed and that walks. So let's get the cotton out of our ears. Bathshebas and little lambs and wolves and just the whole McDonald's form, which is just us expressing ourselves over and over again in form of flower, plant, botanical, all the kingdoms, all the species. They are us and we are them, and we are here to rebalance and put everything back in divine order. Take care and wholesome wholeness.